Yo, welcome to the football show. Yeah, it's a day late because you know how it goes. We don't want to watch. It's I don't know where to start, man. You know what? Let's get some help. It's gonna be a long, hard season for Arsenal. It's gonna be a long, hard season. Anyway, we played Chelsea yesterday. If you didn't know, of course, we're a day late. Um, it went exactly as expected to be fair. I thought we'd lose. I never thought we had a chance. I don't know, you're supposed to be an optimist in football, but I just thought to myself, there's no way we're gonna beat a rejuvenated, excellent Chelsea team, champions of Europe. Just bought Lukaku, strong team, champions elect, probably possible or possibly. Um, yeah, but you can dream, but I was like, I'm not dreaming. I'm gonna be look this game, Chelsea, and the next game, Manchester City. We ain't got a chance in hell. I'm sorry. We might pull something off against Manchester City. The chances are around 5%. I'll put your money on Manchester City. You ain't gonna win nothing if you don't put enough on, but you might as well. That's your chances. Anyway, so look at the stats here. Arsenal, of course, being the home team. This is embarrassing. Look at this: 35% of possession to 65% to Chelsea. Shots 22 to Chelsea to our 6. 50% on target, though, is pretty good if you look at it like that. From 6 shots, they had way less on target. So actually, we were better in the shooting department. Was better getting our shots on target, more efficient. We had more corners, funnily enough. I don't even know how it's possible. They had 65% of the possession. They had 22 shots, but we had more corners than them. That means it was wasteful. Obviously, the team that's getting battered has always got the most fouls, with 10 to their 4. Um, I think we're gonna have a look at the lineup. To be honest, that team has a lot of potential. Not today or yesterday. In like 3 years, in 3 years, this team will be not unbeatable. But minus maybe Leno and maybe Mari, maybe that team could do well. Really, that team could do well. That's like a top, maybe pushing it top 14. But we're talking about today. We're fans. We want results now. You know, we want everything today. Not even today, yesterday, if possible. And with that team, okay, Cedric back up, Holding, I like him back up, Mari back up, Tierney, yeah, first team, Sambi, he's new, looked really good. Shaka, okay, he's in there. Pepe, yes. Smith Rolls making the number 10 position his. Saka starter too. Martinelli, yeah, he needs a couple of games. He's not ready. 3-4-5-1 against Chelsea. Crowding out the midfield. Just left us exposed, really. You ask me. If you look at 2 goals, it went down on Shaka's side. I've got this stupid noises. Went down on Shaka's side. You'd think that if it's crowded in the midfield, it'd be hard to get through, but in this case, it wasn't. Excuse me. Now, if you compare our team to their team, their team's just phenomenal. They've got world class players everywhere, and hold on, let me see if I can get this guy in. He's didn't seem to. Hold on, don't see you. I've got Andrew, my co-host, trying to get on, but for some reason, I'm seeing nothing. Yeah, so basically, Chelsea's team's phenomenal. Our team is weak everywhere. Now, who do we blame? Arsenal spent 129 million. That's more than anybody this season. So can we really be like, yeah, it's the owner's fault? I think this time we can't. I think this time we have to look at the manager and say, or at least the recruitment department, and say, look, guys, it ain't working, man. Another thing is, do we have patience? Can we still have patience? I don't think so. I think like over the next couple of games, you're going to see that the fans have run out of patience. The only reason Arteta got away with last season was because the fans weren't in the stadium. But the only reason you could get away with the way he was playing last season was because there was no one in the stadium. But this season, people are back and they're going to let their feelings known about how they don't like the way Arsenal playing. That's it. And I'll be surprised if he's still there by the start of the school year. No, not even that, man. By Christmas, he'll probably be gone by Christmas. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make that. He's not going to make it. We've just had the luck. Well, we've been very unlucky with the draw, the starting couple of games. It's a bit unfair, but then again, when is he going to be ready? When is Arteta going to be ready to get this team working? You know, he's got a good team. I think someone said the other day, the team today has got more potential than some of Arsene Wenger's teams had, where Arsene Wenger finished fourth and made it to like the semi-finals of the Champions League. This team is better than some of those, but it's just not ticking. It's not working. Now, we're sitting in 19th position. Just almost the strongest team in the league. There's only one team worse than us, that's Norwich. You know, I don't think we're relegation contenders, but it's going to be hard to beat a lot of these teams this season if we play like that. It's going to be really, really hard. You know, we're not going to do nothing. There was this statistic here that was showing. Obviously, it's well known that Arteta's now broke the record. The first 2 games of the season, not scoring 1 goal, conceding 4. You know, this is it's a real mess right now at Arsenal, and I can't see how he'll pull it back. He'll have to go on a mad run. Like, we're talking the next, barring Manchester City, because we're not going to win there. And I think everyone's got to be realistic and say, okay, we're not beating Manchester City. No way. Not in this lifetime. You know, if we do, it'll be like, you might stick a 5 on it, because if we do win it, you're going to win so much. You're going to start winning the lottery. So we're not going to be Manchester City. So we've got to focus on the games after that. Okay, let's have a look. God, they play again tomorrow already against West Brom. So on Wednesday. That's a mess. Okay, so let me share the screen. So we have Norwich. See, we've got Norwich, Burnley, and Tottenham. Okay, Tottenham's going to be very difficult. Norwich and Burnley, you got to be looking at 6 points. You know, you got to be looking at 6 points. West Brom, you got to be looking at a win there. We ain't going to win that game. So we can hope to get some confidence back in on Wednesday. And I wouldn't play the youth team, I'd play the first team. I'd say, right, guys, we need to get some momentum going. I'd play the first team. No one would be thinking we're still in Europe. So I'd probably play the kids. I would not do that. No, I don't care if West Bromwich come with their kids. I'd play my first team. Because even in pre-season, we weren't doing anything. So we need that to get some momentum. Okay, we've got Tottenham's going to be a hard game. We're at home, but I don't know. And then we look at October. We've got courtesy BBC, by the way. Brighton Hove Albion. It's a tough game, but you should be looking at getting some points there. Crystal Palace also. Villa's going to be tough, and Leicester going to be tough. So you're going to be looking in the next 6 games, 4 wins, 4 pretty much guaranteed wins in the past. But the way things are looking at the moment, you'll be lucky if we get 2 wins. 2 wins. If we come out of these next 6, let's say these next 7 games, including the cup game, Actually, you said 9 games. Get into 9 games. If we can get out of there, then with 6 wins, we'd have done well. But I don't know. It's terrible. Where's Andrew, man? I know he's mad as hell. He wants to join. Where is he? I don't see him. Yo, Andrew, I know you're watching. Join. Something's gone wrong because he's not joining. Let me see if I'm saying no. He's not there. So, like I said, yeah. So the next 10 games, we've got to not even the next 10 games. The next, like I said, Bayern, Manchester City. The next games after that, I think the next 5 after that, he has to get at least 4 wins. If he doesn't get 4 wins from the league, I think Arteta's gone, man. I think he's gone. And then we've got to ask ourselves who we're going to get in. Conte is available. Who else is available? I don't know. Brendan Rodgers? Nah, he's not going to come. He ain't going to come from Leicester to us. Benitez? Is he starting Newcastle, actually? Oh, isn't he at Benitez? He's at the moment. Is it Everton? I'll find out. Yeah, Everton. Is at Everton. So he ain't going to come to us. We've got a great project going on at Everton. We are literally a 10th place team now officially. We've gotten into Bruce Rioch's territory, if anyone still remembers him. That's where we're going to be sitting for a while. It's terrible. I don't know what to say. It's a tough game. I'm not going to let it get me down too much simply because I expected it. But, you know, sometimes you think at least put in a fight. I think they put in as much a fight as they could for the team they were, you know. But to be fair, that was just an easy training ground. There's a playground game for. So when you go down to the park and you got some real ballers playing against guys who can't really play football, and they're just making them look stupid. That's how it felt like yesterday, you know. I don't know. I think it's never been this bad, actually. I think this is as bad as it's probably ever going to get. You know, we can get relegated and it wouldn't really matter anymore. I think most fans feel like if you get relegated, it doesn't really matter. Okay, wait. There's movement. Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, I think it's not gonna. It might get. He ain't gonna get. Well, we hope he gets a bit out, but I think it's just gonna get worse. Yes, my brother.
Yes, bro. Sorry about that, man. We're having some technical difficulties getting onto the platform. I had last time, man, I couldn't even hear nobody. It was really bad, man. Yeah,
I remember.
It was really bad, man. Trust me, it was horrendous. Let's take care.
Today you're back. You're back with us, man.
I'm back today, man. Once these podcasts, I wanted to do it last night, but I had my sister's party to deal with, so it was a bit difficult. But we're here now. We're ready. The show must start. Looks like it's just me and you tonight, so let's get it on, man.
The thing is, actually, I've been going for like 15 minutes already, but let me get your look. I've said my piece. The way I look at it, the way I look at it is it's bad. It's bad. Arteta's might be above, might be bitten off more than he can handle, and you can't even blame the owners at the moment because they put in 120 million. They spent more than anybody else. So it's like if you would have paid, I feel like there's players you probably could have got for on the cheap with that money who would have improved this squad.
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a case of the squad needs to gel a little bit more? Is it gel? I'm clutching at straws, man. I'm trying to figure out. I can't like. I got nothing left.
What I'm gonna do now, is I'm gonna be diplomatic. I'm gonna be diplomatic and I'm gonna say what it is. Arteta has had a horrific start to the season. Because they didn't turn around and say about COVID with Lacazette and Aubameyang, that was a bit shabby. But the truth came out that Lacazette and Aubameyang had COVID, so they weren't there for the Brentford game. Not only do you lose your two strikers, but you also lose Gabriel, who's, a top-class centre-half. He's very good. You lose Partey for injury as well.
Yeah.
So that's 4 key players out. That's a lot. That is a lot, man. To lose 4 key players that are effective in the dressing room and not just on the pitch is a lot, man. It's a lot to cope with. But on the other hand, this is where I'm being diplomatic. It doesn't mean that you lose to Brentford. It doesn't mean you lose to Brentford. And what I've seen with the Brentford game is Arteta get schooled tactically. You know what Brentford's all about. You know the long throw-ins. You know they got the strong players, as this, that, and the other, and you just didn't prepare the players for it. I'm sorry that you never. So we fast forward to the Chelsea game, and that Chelsea are coming to town, and the system that Chelsea play: 3 at the back, 4 in midfield, 3 at the front. And you chose to be naive to think that our players can beat that system with the system that you're playing. For me, that was very naive, because you know already that you're 4 players down. 4 players down, you can't do nothing. You're 4 players down. At least be hard to beat. At least match them. Why not go 3 at the back? Why not go, all right, cool, I'm going to play Chambers. I'm going to play, I'm going to play Chambers on the right side of the 3. I'm going to play Mari as the sweeper. I'm going to play Tini as the left-sided centre-back. Play the Portuguese left-back that we just signed. I forgot his name. Forgive me.
Cedric. This is Cedric.
No, the Portuguese.
Tavares.
Yeah, Tavares, yeah. Play Tavares as left wing back. Play Maitland-Niles as the right wing back. Have Lokonga and Xhaka holding the midfield. Have Smith Rowe in there with them. Play 2 strikers, Pepe and Martinelli as the 2 strikers, and let's go with that. Go with that and say, lads, just win your individual battles. Weak, but let's show the fans what we're about. Let's play for the badge, play for the pride of London, and go out there and do our thing. He didn't do that. He was very, very naive. And what I seen was Reece James out there wide, having the game of his life, living his best life. He was living his best life. He was out
Prime Ronaldo.
He's like, I'm playing the game and no one's marking me. And then people have the audacity to blame the players. It ain't the players, it's the tactics.
Yeah.
You go man for man. Sorry, I wouldn't even play the Portuguese. I would have played Saka, wing back.
Yeah.
It would have been Saka, that would have been wing back, left wing back. Yeah, I'm trying to say. It is just ridiculous, blood. I'm done with this guy. I told everybody this. You can't. I'm very being very diplomatic, and I'm being very sympathetic for the situation that he's been put under with the injuries and COVID and so on and so forth. But you know, if Nuno Espirito Santo was at Arsenal, Arsenal would not be where Arsenal is at right now. Look at what Tottenham's done. Tottenham, they won 2 games in a row. Both 1-0. He's made them solid, playing 4 at the back. It's ridiculous, blood. The shows the level. Yeah, I mean, it shows the level of the man. Okay. I was talking to myself earlier today. Yeah, can't just do that because I'm crazy. And I was saying
that's not a sign of madness.
I was saying to myself, hold on, this is crazy. I says, you mean to say that this man, Thomas Tuchel, came to Chelsea, played 3 at the back, 3-4-3 formation, and this man has come to Chelsea, has managed to get Chelsea to 3rd spot in the league and win the Champions League. I started to scratch my head. And I thought, hold on, playing 3 at the back, and he's progressed it. He's still playing 3 at the back this season and still doing things and won the Super Cup. So I was scratching my head even more. Then I said, hold on. Didn't Arteta play 3 at the back when he first came to Arsenal? I said, yeah. I was like, hold on. Man won the FA Cup with 3 at the back, didn't he? He goes, yeah. I went, hold on. And he went to the Premier League the next season and he looked flat. Very flat. Very flat. It's like he never progressed it with 3 at the back. And I started to say, hold on. So that means my man he doesn't understand the game to how to progress a formation and make a formation work to the players and make the players see the formation and make the formation bring out the best in the players. I said, that is whack. Look at Thomas Tuchel. And then people are going to turn around and say, because Chelsea got better players. If Thomas Tuchel came to Arsenal, he would make a difference. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Of course.
We're dealing with somebody, that's tactically inexperienced. Inexperienced in man management, in dealing with players. But he's a very, very good coach.
Do you think
that's what we're dealing with? We're dealing with.
Do you think it makes sense? Yeah, do you think it makes sense?
Huh?
So do you think it makes sense for us to say, you know what? First things first, let's not get beat. That's how they should be approaching games. Manchester City next, Chelsea, Tottenham in a couple of weeks. Don't get beat. That's the first thing. Park the bus if you have to. Go Jose Mourinho. Do you think that makes more sense for us at the moment? Because he's got to get some more confidence back in the team, man. He's got to get, I mean, there's no point trying to employ the Arsene Wenger's tactics. There's no point trying to employ Arsene Wenger's tactics that we just concentrate on our own game and, we know what we're doing and it's going to work out. Like, no, dude, don't get beat.
No, that's naivety. That's naivety.
Is it?
That's naivety. And I see that he's making these errors.
Yeah.
I'm not saying to be obsessed with other teams, but at least set your team out better to deal with certain situations, and at least set your team up to go and deal with. Have respect for teams. Have respect for Chelsea. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's I watched Match of the Day and. They was having a go at the centre midfielders, why the centre halves sending the centre midfielders to stop the passes. But how can you when you're playing that formation? Because when you're playing that when you're playing the 3-4-3 formation, you got the striker there up top, and you got your 2 wingers that will drop into the pockets, and become midfielders as well. So that sometimes at times you're dealing with about 4 midfielders receiving the ball in them tight areas. In the middle of the park, how do you deal with that? You deal with that by just, I've seen Pep Guardiola lose the Champions League final to this formation. I've seen it, man. I've seen Pep Guardiola be naive, very naive. I've seen him do it in the Champions League final. Tuchel boss his backside. You got to play Chelsea at their own game, playing 3 at the back. Everyone knows that if you're smart. But not everyone can do it. You know, that's what you do. You can't beat them at their system. You can't play four at the back like 4-2-3-1 against a 3-4-3. And when they know what they're doing, there's always going to be a man spare. You can't even get them down the channels. You can't even get them down the channels because of boxing off. They're damn good. They're that damn good. Thomas Tuchel is a bad man tactician. Bad man. And Mikel Arteta is an apprentice in tactics. He's an apprentice. He's an apprentice in man management. He can't deal with big star players that are earning 60, 70, 80 grand a week. Can't deal with it. Don't have to deal with them. Do you understand me? He's that young coach, yeah? Okay. He's that person, yeah? You know that guy when you at work, and that guy that was at your level one time and then he gets promoted to be a manager. He's that guy. He's that guy. He's that guy. So understand how the players feel. He's that guy. He's that guy. He's got no respect. He's got no qualifications in dealing with things. He's never won anything in his life apart from the FA Cup with Arsenal, which he did. But outside the game, he has no credibility. And the man never looking at him like, so. You get me? So this is where we're at, man, and it's deep though. It's deep, man. It's deep where we're coming from, and I don't know how long they're gonna give him. But the Arsenal fans are vexed. I listened to some of the Arsenal fans from AFTV, and there's one guy, I forgot his name now. He was going through the tactics, and he just basically said that. Yeah, Graham. He just basically said that they're gonna give him 10, 13 games. They're gonna give him all the opportunities to turn it around, and by that time it's gonna be too late. You know, I tried.
Do we have what's too late? Because we're never. Let's be honest. Where do you think we're gonna finish?
Listen. Another thing that I said to myself today. I said in the last 15 years, Chelsea have had great ambition. The kind of ambition that you just admire. 15 years they've been at the top. They've employed managers, they've sacked managers, they've spent money. They've employed managers, they've sacked managers, spent money. They've employed managers, sacked managers, spent money, and they've been at the top. Arsenal don't have that ambition. Unfortunately. We don't. You know? So this is it. So who's coming in, man? Who's coming in?
Spice, but I can't see his picture or anything.
Spice.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Sound like you're in a box, though.
Huh?
Sound like you're in a box, though.
I'm at work still.
So you got some more important things to do.
God, that's why I've come on here now still. It's a good thing that one man can last still.
Yeah. Now ain't no one laughing. Even me, like, you know, I've been a bit like, yeah, come on, give him a chance. But even me, I'm out now, man. I'm like, you know what? I don't know, man. I can't argue anymore. What can I say? Can you give us something?
I don't really and truly, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to do. It's really depressing. It's really, really depressing. I'm watching the 2 games. Are we gonna get any better?
Yeah, well, have you seen the next fixtures coming up? We've got Albion on Wednesday. You know, that I reckon he should play the team he played on Saturday again on the Albion. He needs to play his first team. If I see some youths, some kids, some B team against Albion, I'm going to be mad because he needs to start getting some confidence into his team, play his strongest team. You know, we haven't won a game, man. We haven't even won nothing in preseason. We ain't winning at all. You guys with me?
Personally, I just think he's defeated as well. I think he should just allow the long thing and just resign. Because even yesterday, if you looked at him, I think it was I don't know if it's the 70th minute or whatever. Him and his number two just didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do.
No.
But usually you'd be talking and saying, "Oh, well, we can do this, we can do that." They didn't know what to do. How can you not know what to do? They look clueless. And it's embarrassing. Big Arsenal Football Club, yeah, and your manager and your assistant manager haven't got a clue what they're doing. Haven't got a clue what they're doing. It's
Madness.
It's really it's embarrassing. For me, it's embarrassing. Really embarrassing.
No. I don't know, man.
What do you like think? What do you like think about that?
Speechless, isn't it?
Yeah, the bottom line is though, as I was saying before you come on, Spice, I was saying that the last 15 years, what Chelsea have done, they've invested, they've sacked managers, they've employed managers, they've invested in buying players, sacked managers, employed managers. We haven't got that standard as a club. We are. We've been very low to Wenger, which was right. You know, we was low to him, but his time was to go. He went. Emery came in. He got us to fifth place in the league, and he got us to the Europa League final. The next season we sacked him. Why has this manager been given so much grace, so much protection to carry out this? Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life at a big club where a manager can fail so badly but still be protected. Still be protected to stay in the job. I can guarantee you now, we'll lose against Man City on the weekend, he'll still be in the job. We'll probably lose to Tottenham. The fans will be flipping mad. He'll still be in the job. You know, where is the ambition from Arsenal? There is no ambition. You know what? I pray that it gets worse. And I pray, yeah, that the Kroenkes have been forced to sell this club because of the decisions that they're making with this manager. He should be sacked. He should be fired. This manager's not going to get you to where you need to be. For me personally, to see Rafa Benitez at Everton hurts me because he should be at Arsenal. He should be at Arsenal. That's a man, yeah, that will problem solve. That's a man that will make things happen. That's a man, yeah, that will get things out of players that no other manager that ain't got no experience like Arteta will. And that's the kind of manager we need. I'm crying that Brendan Rodgers is at Leicester right about now when he should be at Arsenal. All these
I want to show. I want to show you something. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this properly. This is the prize money that's shared out in the Premier League last season. Look at this, the last one, overall prize money. Manchester City made 153 million. Manchester United made 148. Liverpool 151. Leicester City made 132. But look at Arsenal. Arsenal at 8th made 134 million. They don't have to do nothing. Kroenke ain't selling that, man. He's like, I'll get 134 million. Doesn't matter where I finish. He got more than the 5th place team and the 7th place team.
It's not about the money, bro. It's about who you got in charge. Forget the money. The money don't mean nothing. Yeah? If you're giving money to somebody that has not got the ability to get the job done, to do the right things, then what's the point in having that person in the job? You're wasting money. We literally spent the most money out of every single team in Europe, and yet still we lost our first 2 opening games. Why? Why is that? Because the manager. Do you understand me? It's because of the manager. Simple things. So people can put the craps all they want, yeah. This man does not have the ability to manage at Arsenal. He's a Prento, he's a YTS guy. Yeah, he's YTS. He's learning on the job. Yeah. And how dare Arsenal employ somebody, yeah, that doesn't know what they're doing? How dare Arsenal do that? It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. You're trying to get blood out of a stone having this manager in charge of Arsenal just because he won an FA Cup by playing counter-attacking football. People look at Aubameyang. Why is Aubameyang not playing good? Why are he scoring goals? The man don't get no opportunities. Man, the guy doesn't see the ball. He doesn't see the ball. From the build-up, from the transition, yeah, it takes about 10 minutes to get the ball from back to front. 10 minutes. It's going to deck anyone's confidence if you're a striker. It takes too long. We're not direct. We don't have any tempo in our passing. There's no tempo in our passing. We're so obsessed with keeping the ball, yeah, we don't know what we're doing with it. And then when we get caught out, teams catch us on the counter press. Then there's a goal. Then there's 2 goals. Then there's long balls. 50 million on Ben White. I can go on and go on and go on and go on about this damn club, about this damn manager. I can go on. It's endless. 50 million on what? Ben White. Oh, Lord have mercy, man. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. Huh? Do me a favour. Odegaard, good signing. Got pedigree. Got experience. Played in the Champions League. Played international football at the highest level. A captain. Plays for Real Madrid. Played in Spain. Played in the Dutch league. He's got pedigree. He's got experience. Ben White. He's played for Brighton and Leeds. 50 million. You explain that to me.
Mm.
You explain that to me. You explain that to me. 15 million. And then he plays against Brentford and you can't even head the ball. Explain that to me. It's a load of rubbish, man. The club is run as a shambles from top to bottom. But let's not look at the top, because the top's going to remain how it's going to remain until they start losing money. When they start losing money, you will start up. Because Arsenal ain't getting no Champions League anytime soon. But let me tell you one thing now. Yeah? That manager, half your hand.
We don't support lynching in this community.
You must be hung. I don't mean like hang like that. I've been hung up to get the sack.
Okay, so wait there. Let me ask both of you the question, man. Who would we get in now then if we had to sack our...
I'm tired.
Who?
What you say?
Who would you get in now if you had to sack Arteta? Who would you get in tomorrow?
Conte.
Zidane?
Absolutely. No, Conte. I want somebody that's won the Premier League before. Conte's won the Premier League with Chelsea.
Zidane's won the Champions League though, man.
A
couple of times as well.
I don't care about Zidane. Zidane, and has Zidane managed the Premier League before? No. Does he know the Premier League? No. Has he played in the Premier League? No. Conte's managed the Premier League and he's won the Premier League. So I want somebody who's got credibility. I want someone that's got pedigree. You understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zidane's gone to one club, yeah, and won Champions League with Ronaldo as his main guy, and Gareth Bale and so on, Modric and so on and so forth. Yeah, the guy ain't done nothing. The guy never played in England, so you don't know about the English Football League. You don't know about England.
England.
Yeah, he knows about Spain. He knows about Spain, not England. Yeah,
England.
Right, but Conte came to England and he won the Premier League. That's the kind of man I want. He's a serial winner. Yeah? And he's good tactically. He's a winner. Yeah? And he demands. demands, you get me? He demands voila to go spend on him, chala. You understand me?
Well, Jala.
That's a man that me wants. You understand me?
Yeah.
Someone that can put us back on the map again, because right about now, we're on no map. We're on a road to nowhere. Do you understand me?
Sad. Spice, what do you think, man? Do you echo his
I'd have
thoughts?
to say the same, just to get us back to where we're supposed to be. He's proven that he can get a team challenging, and I'm not being funny. A lot of the players that we've got in the squad, for me personally, we should be at least challenging top 4.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
At least challenging
Come
top
on
4.
now. Come on now, Spice.
At least
Come
top
on now,
4.
Spice.
But
Come on.
because
Come
of the YTS geezer, because of the YTS,
Come on. Mm-hmm.
he can't get the best out of these players. He
Yeah, man.
cannot. And if you look at the pattern of the way that he plays, doesn't suit these players. It does not suit these players. Like Marta was saying, yeah, it takes 10 minutes for the ball to get from our defense to the strikers. Why is it taking us so long?
Yeah.
We're
It's
not
like-
direct
it's like,
enough.
It's basically like it goes from one side to the other, then to the other, then goes back, then they start
Spice.
panicking. Yeah, go on.
You know what it is, bro? He's trying to play a Spanish way in the Premier League, and it doesn't work. You need to have tempo, and you need to be direct. The ball needs to get to your strikers as quick as possible. The ball needs to get upfield as quick as possible. There's no tempo in our game. That is the problem. We're so obsessed with keeping the ball, yeah, that we are losing the ball in crucial areas. And then we're getting hurt. We're putting the goalkeeper under extreme pressure. You know what I mean? The goalkeeper should be under pressure. Yeah, I can understand that. Recycle the ball back to the goalkeeper, but get the ball up the pitch quicker. I'm not saying go long ball. I'm saying pass the ball quicker. Be a bit more direct. Have a bit more forward passing. We don't do that, Spice. Have you seen how long
I
it
hear
takes
that
us
as well.
to do?
Still, I feel like some of the players just can't play that way. It's as simple as that. They just can't play that way.
He's telling them to behave like that.
Since he's come here, yeah, and he's tried to play this way from the back, how many errors or chances have teams had from us playing from the back? Loads.
But what you have to understand, no, Spice.
So
Yeah.
therefore, he should be looking.
What you have to understand, no,
Yeah, go
Spice,
on.
yeah, is that I don't mind us playing that from the back, but it's how quickly we do it. It's taking too long. It's taking too long. We're holding on to the ball too long, and we're getting caught. Do you know what I mean? We're getting caught. And what got me though, Spice, yeah, is the fact that he went up against Chelsea and he was naive not to match them for formation, not to match them with the same formation. That's what got me. Do you see how much space Reece James was in? Do you see that, Spice?
Field day.
Spice. I think we lost him.
Yeah, I'm here. Go on.
Yeah. Do you see how much space that Reece James is in?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you watch the
He said,
game?
yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Do you see how much space he was in? Because we didn't match
Chelsea's
him for
game?
formation. Yeah.
Yeah, but with that, why is Turney coming inside?
Pardon?
Why is Turney coming inside?
Why we matched him? It's naive. It's tactically naive to play a 4-2-3-1 against a 3-4-3 formation. He's naive. That's my point.
Yeah, but the wickedest
That's why
thing,
Reece
the
James
wickedest thing,
handled
yeah,
that
Marta,
space.
the wickedest thing, yeah, Marta, I know that Reece James is going to go up and down that wing. I knew that before the game was even going to start. So
I said
why
that
are you
already.
gonna
I
let
said in the
Tierney
group.
come inside? He's a left back. He's not a centre back. He's a left back. So why is he coming inside? And that's because of Arteta. Damn idiot.
There
Why
you
keep
go.
on
There
letting
you have
Geezer
it.
come
Then
inside?
there you have it. But at the end of the day,
Because-
though, at the end of the day, if you're gonna play that formation, then Saka should be marking that wing back. Why is Saka coming in field?
Well, there you go.
You gotta match them.
It's the tactics.
You gotta
It's
match
the
them.
tactics of this idiot. And the thing is,
Tactically, you ain't got it.
yeah, this is my argument. People are talking about we're gonna lose against Chelsea. Yeah, that's fair enough. We're gonna lose against Man City, fair enough. But who are we gonna win against? Who are we gonna win against, really?
Nobody.
Really? Who are we gonna win against, really?
Nobody.
All right. Because
Nobody.
I'm sure in a couple of weeks we got Norwich. I bet we get a draw out of that. If anything, a draw. Even Brighton
That'd
play
be-
better than us.
That would be
Brighton, you know.
embarrassing.
Brighton. How can Brighton be
draw.
playing better than Arsenal? Look at their manager, Graham Potter. Who is he?
Because
Look
the
at
Harry
way
Potter
that they
man.
play football. They're gonna blow us away. They're gonna blow us away. I'm sure we got Burnley in a couple of weeks as well. They're gonna blow us away as well. So people can talk about, we're gonna lose against Man City and Chelsea. But who are we gonna win against, really? Who are we gonna win against, really? With this manager, with this clueless manager. He's clueless.
Well,
And you know the wickedest thing? Every week I always say, you know what, I'm not gonna watch the game. But I end up watching the game anyway. And I just end up watching what I know what's gonna happen anyway. You two are probably the same as well. Probably say, I'm not gonna watch the game. You end up watching the game and then you go, I knew this.
Well, always back.
Anyway.
Yeah, why you waste hours in that?
You get me? Because we love the club and we want to see the best for the club. But it's like no one else wants any better for the club. The owners don't, and everybody else don't, because they're happy. They're getting their money. Everything's hunky dory. People are spending the money on the club, so they don't care where the club comes. You get me? It's only the fans who are kicking up fuss and making up noise, and that's it. But I don't see no ambition, no nothing, and this is what it's going to be like for the next couple of years. And we better hope that this don't continue more than 3 or 4 years, because I'm telling you now, if this happens for 3 or 4 years, we on a decline like this. Smith Rowe's gone and Saka's gone, Reggie. I don't care if they come through the ranks and all that stuff. Them man are gone, because them man know they can win trophies.
Yeah.
But if we're gonna continue with this rubbish, them man are gone within the next 3 or 4 years. Remember I told you.
It won't come to that. It won't come to that because he'll be sat before that. He won't come to that.
Well, I hope it don't.
I promise you, he won't come to
This
that.
guy needs to go.
He's hanging by rope already. He's a dead man walking. Yeah. Right about now, he's a zombie. He don't even know he's dead, but he's dead. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So he's gone. You know, West Bromwich Albion will probably beat us. Man City will probably beat us. Will beat us. We're gonna be gone. Yeah. And then we've got Norwich. Yeah. You'll probably get a draw. Then we'll go to Burnley and we'll lose. And then we go to Tottenham and then we'll lose. And then he's gone.
And then we got.
He's hanging.
It doesn't get any easier.
He's hanging by.
There's no easy games.
By a rope. He's hanging by a rope. I can't see him surviving. I can't see him surviving. He hasn't got the continuity of the players behind him to implement his ideas because no one believes in his ideas no more. He's hanging by a rope, but he doesn't know that yet. I'm telling you, man, he ain't surviving.
I hope you're right, man.
He's not
I hope
surviving.
you're right, man.
And he can sit there and blame all the players that are missing. Partey, Aubameyang, Gabriel. You blame the same old story. When them players come back, he's still going to be losing games. And that, my friend, is a fact.
I agree.
He's hanging by a rope. You know? He's
I
hanging.
fully agree. Also, what I was going to say, we're doing the next one of these next week. Or
Yeah, probably on Wednesday. Probably Wednesday already.
Yeah.
We're gonna do West Brom game, or we're gonna just go on next week.
Yeah, we'll jump on after the West Brom game. We'll jump on again, man. Let's have it out on after the West Brom game.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Let's have it. Let's have it out. We're gonna lose that game because West Brom are physical. West Brom they don't take no prisoners, and their manager doesn't either. They got a very, very good manager. Very, very good manager. Very, very, very good. Way better than Arteta. Way better.
We should take him. Let's take him.
I'll take him tomorrow. I'll take anybody. I'll even take Sam Allardyce. Yeah. Because even Sam Allardyce has got more experience than this damn clown. I'll take him.
I would as well. Anybody right about now?
I'll take him for a season.
To
save our season, Sam. Because this guy ain't got no clue at all. Save our season.
SOS.
Because right about now, with this guy in charge, you're talking about a relegation battle. That's what you're talking about.
No, 100%. But yes, man, I've gone.
I'm kidding him. Yeah, I'm gone as well, bro. We'll catch up on Wednesday, yeah?
All right,
we'll
man.
catch up on Wednesday, yeah?
Yeah. Peace, man.
All right.
See you in a bit, man.
In a bit, my brother. Respect, man.
Peace.
Peace.